Today I have Joy Ellen Ryan and Tim Brady with me, and they were on our team, a team of 11 individuals that went to Miami. And we're going to talk about the time that we had so that you could be encouraged on how Shell Point was able to minister to a community over there on the other side of our state. And so, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A team of 11 from Shell Point going over to help paint a school and doing some other things. How did you find our experience?
It was wonderful. I found it very gratifying. I really didn't know what to expect to begin with, but the whole thing, and when I looked at the agenda, I thought, wow, we'll never get through all this, but it was perfectly planned and very well organized, and we were very glad to be a part of it.
How many churches were involved in this?
At least 13.
13 different churches.
All from Florida. There was one from here, of course, and then also from Cape Coral.
Okay, and I think there were some churches further north that came down.
Yes.
13 churches and what, about 200 volunteers, I think, altogether?
And some brought whole families, children and parents.
And I think the age range was?
I think 6 to 83, me.
6 to 83.
Yeah.
And there's a
That's
little story to this, right?
Right. I was the oldest volunteer, and it was my birthday present to the community. I haven't always had a life of abundance like I have now, and so I always have tried to maintain an attitude of gratitude and to give back to the community. And when I saw that you mentioned this maybe a month ago, I said to Tim, that's what I'd like to do for my birthday this year. And so we signed up to go, and he was very agreeable and a hard worker.
Wow, wow. What were some of the things that we did when we were over there?
Well, we went down the night before, of course, and we had a hotel room overnight, left shortly after 7 in the morning and went to the school. Very small original school building, but it had a whole bunch of attached mobiles. And they built covered walkways between the mobiles. Now you got this huge complex, but it's on a large acreage, perhaps a city block or even more. Well, our assignment was to paint this color. The way the school was built, the width of every classroom, there was a pillar, went from the ground to the gutter on the roof. And so we painted those all bright blue. Then the other job that was primary was the raking of the whole schoolyard.
And then there was a block party afterward, right? For everybody that was there, for the community. They had hot dogs and hamburgers and things like that to eat.
Yes, but more importantly, before the block party, when we got there in the morning, we had a pep rally in the school auditorium. And then we divided up according to a map, and each team, each church team, took on some of the environs of the area, and we passed out invitations and inviting the community back from 4 to 6 for a block party, which included free food and free games. And while we did that, it was a mission assignment.
Yeah.
And then at this block party, they also had a very well-maintained prayer table where anybody with any serious personal problems or anything could step up there and have a blessing by one of the reverends that was in attendance.
Yeah, and I know everybody on our team that went really felt like they had almost received as much as they'd given that day.
That's right.
It was just a wonderful day of service. We were tired, but we were thankful that we had an opportunity, by the grace of God, to help others. So thank you for watching us today, and we hope that you look for opportunities to minister to others as well. Have a great day.